Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Malbeefance channel. This is episode 17 in our series replay for Strategic Command World War II, War in the Pacific. I know I've been a little spotty getting episodes out these last couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll recover in the next week or two and start having these coming back out regularly. Alright, so with that said, let's just go ahead and jump right into the turn, advance, and see what we get. So we're finally starting to make some pretty good headway in China, at least I think so. And hopefully we'll start making some headway down here in the South Pacific as well. PT-337 enters service in the South Pacific. Not as famous as 109, but still. And raiders interfering with supply coming out of Naro. Our bombers hindering supply going into Australia. I'm not sure exactly by how much. Alright, Allied raiders disrupting Burma and Solomon convoys to Japan. Pro-Axis state of Burma declares independence with Ba Maw as Prime Minister. There you go. Say that name 3 times fast. Scientists report progress of advanced fighters. Halfway there. There is our ledger for next turn. Liking that getting close to almost 600. And man, that's a lot of MP loss right there. Need more destroyers out there to help protect the convoy lanes. And so now we got a picture of it. PT-363 entering service. So we still got that artillery unit, American artillery unit, and American HQ out there in the Solomons. Hoping I can track them down and eliminate them. But be honest with you, the forces on New Britain are bigger priority in my opinion. And British submarine over by Australia. Nationalist Chinese putting pressure on me where they can. Oh, they surrounded one of my units. So anything else going on over around Singapore? And there's that transport moving again. I really do think, I think they're diverting around Samoa and coming straight across to New Zealand. I got to get down there and check that out. Alright, still interfering with supplies out on the road. I'm kind of hoping that that cruiser will cause a response. Alright, so we spotted a Russian army near Borgia. So let's go ahead. What's his supply at? 8. Well, I don't want him standing still, so... Alright, which one's which? That's USA to Australia, Canada to Australia. Sure, the USA to Australia is carrying more, so we'll stay focused on that. Oh, hang on. See if we spot anything. I ought to try landing some troops down here when I get the chance. Actually, I should probably make that a priority. Oh, there we go. We found somebody. Several somebodies. Alright, they weren't as far south as I thought they were. Oh, how did... I hate it when that happens. Oh, and he got into port. Do I have any other aircraft? Can he get in? No, damage evaded. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, can anybody else get up there? Nope. Do I have any other ships in the area? Yeah, but they're not close enough. Grr. Oh, they were close enough to escort? Awesome. And I don't have anybody else that can do anti-submarine duty, do I? Well, he could, but I really need to replenish his aircraft. Well, at least we managed to chase him off. Alright, upgrade the medium bombers. Alright, I'm just going to leave him there. His supply is good. Reinforce his aircraft. So the Yamashiro is cover for the Akagi. Now they know all these guys are down here. Spread them out a little bit. My shore bombardment mission does not seem to be doing any good. Alright, anybody else? I can't make up my mind. I mean, I know I'm going to use these guys for attacking Queensland here in Australia, but I don't know if I want to go after New Britain first or just ignore New Britain. I mean, they've got at least 3 units here that are just basically stuck there. I would like to take the island back, but going after Australia might be more important. So probably use these two guys after they take Nauru back. Use these two guys to see what they can do over here. They'll probably need some assistance. Do I have... So they got to be upgraded. I know I'm kind of bouncing all around the map at the moment, trying to reintroduce myself to where everything's at. It's been a while since I've actually played the game, several days, so I'm kind of out of touch with where everything is at, what's going on. So let's go ahead and get this army heading for Australia. Do we want to run like the wind? Yeah. Alright, so I think that's going to about do it for the Pacific Islands. So moving on to Dutch Indonesia. Alright, so I'm going to have to move him. Whoops. Ah! Did not mean to do that. Grr. Alright, screwed that up. I wanted to relocate him. I was looking for a good supply point. I could have put him right there at the mines. Alright, let him stay there for the moment. Alright, so that submarine's a little low on supplies. That's the Scotsman. Alright. I can only reinforce him 1 point. No sense in doing that. Let's get him closer to a supply point. Maybe I can upgrade him. That didn't do me any good. Now 2 points is better than 1. Now, can we upgrade these guys? Yes, we can. Alright, so he's a placeholder for now. Hey, there's an idea. Swap them out. Alright, that's all I can do for Southeast Asia. Moving on to China. Might be able to break through there. Japanese light armor for the win. That was not a smart move. Bomber. I know, not the smartest thing using airplanes to attack anti-aircraft fire. Check. Okay. You know, I was just thinking maybe break him off and head him this way. So I have a headquarters down here. Bombers, nope. Fighters. Check partisans again. Sorry, I'm going to be doing this a lot, checking for the partisans, because there's just so many of them here in China. I can't keep them straight in my head. Alright, anything we can do up north? Actually, I have to do something. I've got to do something about this. Take the shot. Whew. That was close. Hey, if you're going to stick them out there, that was not a good placement. And I don't have anything over here to move out yet. Alright, so that, I think that's going to be it for my operational and tactical movement. Just have one more quick look around, make sure I'm not missing anybody. No, I think that is going to be it. So now who was this here? That is 19th Corps. And that is 11th Airborne. Okay. Alright, so let me check research first. They're about to have industrial technology breakthrough. Probably ought to hit that again. Lots of good choices. Ground attack weapons is at 1. Definitely should bring that up. And just about everything in here is a good choice, but let me go ahead, put a second one in there, because they're probably going to break through this coming turn. Still got 206. Longer range aircraft is always helpful. I've only got the one artillery piece, but that would be useful also. Command and control definitely. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that's only going to leave me 56, so we'll put that into naval construction. And that is going to do it for this turn. So let's go ahead and advance a turn, see what we get. Blocking the row. And they're blocking Burma and Solomon convoys. Yep, see, there you go, industrial technology level 4. I figured it'd break through this turn. So I think what's blocking the Solomon supply line is that American HQ right there. Woo! Would you look at that? 673. Awesome. Christmas morning. Alright, now let's hope that I didn't have these guys spotted and then they find an amazing way to reinforce the road at the last second. Alright, so Nationalist Chinese are regrouping. 14th Air Force making its presence felt. And that submarine is still out there. Yeah, Nationalist Chinese still trying to put pressure on me in the north. American troops in India. There are American troops in India. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Alright, well, nothing I can do about it right now. Maybe I can turn that into a bad decision. Alright, the Korean Liberation Army sends some men to India to serve as translators with British forces. Yeah, it certainly helps when everybody understands what everybody's saying. There's our activity summary. A whole army in Chongqing. And I get an anti-aircraft unit. It's probably meant to go out to one of the islands. Alright, so his supply is down to 7. Let's keep moving him around. Now that we have an idea where the transports are. See if we can spot anybody else. Alright, so maybe, let me think about this for a sec. Alright, so I'm thinking, because they showed up here, so it's still possible that they're coming through this gap here, but they could also be coming down around Samoa, coming this way. I guess I'm going to have to cover both approaches. It's not good spreading the ships out like this. Trust me, I'm aware of that. Okay, so... Oh, hello. They didn't land. Lucky me. I figured they would have landed, but they didn't. Alright, well, awesome. That gave me a second chance. Alright, that submarine is missing. Or I should say we lost track of it. Alright, so do I add them to the patrol line, or do I keep them moving around inside the Coral Sea? Oh, he didn't get any. All right. I thought these guys could escort him, but I guess not. Oh, but we did find the submarine doing that. Awesome. And no damage whatsoever. All right. It's only the one submarine out there. So let's go ahead. Let me finish the invasion in a row, and then we'll get started on these guys over here in New Guinea. Awesome. Upgrade the port real quick. And now he can get out of there. All right. Some good news. Now I got to get somebody down there to defend the island, take their place. Do I want to send these guys south? Actually, after seeing the American forces over in India, I'm going to send him to Southeast Asia. Alright, so he is actually in position to land if we can take a port. Do I want to start early? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Whoops. Okay, that I did not want to do. Now they're alerted. Yeah, I know I got him exposed like that. So let's do this. At least that way anything trying to come up through here will get spotted at the very least. Alright, that's going to take care of the islands. Now, southeast, or excuse me, the Dutch East Indies. Can I reach him yet? Nope. Alright. Flying over there like I had to do last turn before I hose that up. Debating whether I want to bring him down to help with the Straits of Malacca, but that would seem like a bad idea at this point. Now that I see what's arrayed against me up here. And that's just what's on the front line. I can only imagine what might be behind them. Nope, don't do it. Because he can't get back over here to block, so... Now, can I operate? Yes, I can. How close can I get him? Actually, bring him down here. Alright, so that takes care of Southeast Asia. Now we're back into China. I was actually expecting to lose this guy, because that was a bad move on my part, bringing him all the way up there. Alright, reinforce or push. Why not both? Oh, because he's not on a road, that's why. Okay. There we go. Much better. I'm surprised I haven't seen more Chinese Air Force. So, I mean, so far you got the two fighter squadrons, one down here in the south, the other one up there in the north, but I was expecting more in the way of bombers and things like that. Alright, so he needs to stay there. I'm thinking I can get him, because I couldn't reinforce him here, but maybe I can do it back here. Alright, so this is not a good position, but not for attacking anyway, but at least for defense, maybe we can hold him there. Oh, wow. Thank you. Alright, what do we got left? 93. Really can't do anything in research with that, except maybe more naval construction for the ports. Oh, yeah, and anti-tank weapons too. Can I get a garrison in Nanjing? I'm going to need the garrisons out on the islands, so I can get an anti-aircraft too. So let's do that. Alright, so that is going to do it for this episode. That's the end of this turn's operational movement, tactical, and all that. So we're making some progress. It's slow, but it's steady progress. Definitely got a little bit of a crisis brewing out here in Southeast Asia on the Burma front because of American troops now showing up in India. But the Australia invasion force is out in the boats. We've taken the row. Excuse me. We've taken the row back. And once I'm able to get a garrison out here, I'll go ahead and I'll use these guys to help secure the situation in the Solomons, get that American headquarters out here, and then this artillery piece that's down here. So, all right, well, if you made it this far, please leave a like, go ahead and drop a comment. It helps grow the channel. See if we can get up to 100 subscribers before year's end. And thanks a lot, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.